It's time for trigger warning.
Trigger warning! Fuck your feelings, you little snowflake! Triggerwarning.tv.
Hello everybody and welcome to Trigger Warning. Tonight's show is going to be a little different in some respects than other weeks, but I have to start off with the following. All opinions tonight are mine and mine alone. They do not represent liveleak.com or any other person or business I might be associated with. If you have a problem with anything I say tonight, bring it to me. Don't complain to anybody else. I'm sorry, I will probably have to repeat that disclaimer a couple of times throughout the evening, just in case anyone new pops in. But maybe we'll understand why a little later on. I'm joined tonight, as ever, by Pickle.
Hello, you alright?
How you doing, Pickle? You alright?
I'm good, yeah.
Good. And Cherry.
How do? I thought I was your Pickle.
You're not Pickle. You're Cherry.
Pickle
You're the cherry under the pickle.
Cherry under the pickle.
Just a single cherry under the pickle.
Well, if we're all foodstuffs, then gammons. I know gammon's a horrible racial insult, but it's still like the big meaty, juicy one for dinner. Mine's like the little snack that you have whilst the kettle's boiling. And cherries, well, they're quite sexy, aren't they?
Yeah, I am.
I'm just a big bit of pork. Just a lump of pig. That's what I am. Let's have a look who's in. We've got Zombie Stench 2, Macca, we've got Fat Belly, hello, so we've got Happy Dog in the house, Mike Oxmore, and probably a few other people I'll catch up with too. They're, of course, all on Troll Central on the mighty, wonderful, tumescent, bulbous liveleak.com. We're also on Facebook.com. How are we looking with the Facebook people?
Good. But it's all just cocked up. There we go. I'm not reading out the likes and the hearts yet because the hearts are currently only one. We've got one heart and that's it. So
that's a shocking failure.
I'm disgusted, yeah, completely disgusted. So none of you are getting any shout outs until you fix that. There's a few people hanging around in the stream on YouTube, but they're all being very quiet.
As they should.
So you might want to say hello. And I've not got the live chat up yet because I was messing around on social.triggerwarning. I was looking at the social media instead.
Were you playing on that?
I was telling everyone we're live, and yeah. And I just didn't get it up.
That's all right. We'll tell the other good people about that shortly. On tonight's show, we're going to be talking about entitlement online. We're actually going to talk a little bit about LiveLeak, which we don't usually do on a Trigger Warning show. And we're going to be talking about InfoWars a little later on as well. I'll give another disclaimer around then. And also, I've realised that over the years we say a lot of stuff, but no one actually knows anything about me whatsoever beyond what they imagine or what they gather from the rules on liveleak.com somehow define me as a person. So, in line with some of the other things we're going to discuss, I'm going to share a little bit with you guys that I don't normally do. And if you find that dull and boring, that's cool. You know, don't worry about it. I'm sure there'll be some swearing and shouting later. I'm absolutely positive there's going to be some swearing and shouting later on. But just to share with you guys, so perhaps you get a better sense of what I'm about more than just, you know, when I'm working on liveleak.com or, you know, out front of Trigger Warning, which is mainly about saying things to piss people off and really get SJWs fucking incensed with me. I'm surprised we've not had complaints about me calling that large-sized lady a fat pig on the podcast. Big fat pig. I believe. Zombie Stench 2 was very kindly just asked how my mum is. It's been very difficult. It's been a difficult summer, to be honest, guys. A bit more sharing than I was willing to do. But okay, my mum, as you know, broke a hip. She had 2 hip replacements and then fell again and dislocated a shoulder. My dad, who is 80 years old, was on the verge of kidney failure. He's managed to recover 7% of the function, so he's up to about 18 and 19% now. So if we're lucky, we'll avoid dialysis for him, so that'd be cool. And I'm currently in a fight with the social workers about whether my mother-in-law goes into a care home or not. So there's lots going on, but thank you for asking after my mum. She's doing okay. She's up and around, you know, she's soldiering on, she's doing her stuff. She's getting very bored at home, and obviously my father's driving her absolutely mental, as is his wont. He still refuses to wear his hearing aids, Graham. Doesn't like them. Do you know why? He can hear things if he wears them. How else would he manage to have an argument with me every week about something he thinks I've said? He wouldn't be able to. Someone's mentioning guitars. I've still got a load of guitars. My mother-in-law's are gonna have to come and live with me as it goes. Fucking loads of them. It's quite dirty, the amount of guitars I actually own. Not all big expensive ones, just curious ones I've picked up over the years. No, my Mustafa, my money. There are several reasons I can't give my dad one of my kidneys. One of which being he wouldn't survive the operation. But you know, in a heartbeat, I'd give my dad one of my kidneys. No problem. Thank you, Sumtoss. I appreciate it. I'm not going to be telling you stuff. It's not about being self-aggrandizing. I just think in light of certain things that have been going on lately, it would be cool for you guys to know a little more about where I come from, what I do, what I want to do, and what I aim for. And also what factors a lot of people aren't considering in some of the issues we've been having on LiveLeak and on the internet as a whole at the minute, and that they're ignoring because we're all the centre of our own universe. Okay, I get that. I honestly get that, and we think that how we think things should be is how things should be. I don't consider it a human failing. That's the way we naturally are. We all deal with it a little differently. So we'll start with LiveLeak, and you know, we revised the rules recently on LiveLeak, and porn is finally out the window altogether, and we're coming down a little harder on racism, and naturally people are incensed. They're talking about their freedom of expression, their freedom of speech, and I get it. Okay, I get it. Then they say I've broken like a popsicle stick, I'm a cook, I'm a Muslim lover, I'm a black person lover, Jew lover, whatever else, and they go on and on how Hayden's this leftist liberal who only cares about being politically correct and things like that. And you know, 12 years on LiveLeak, I've been called all sorts. It doesn't, Graham will attest to this, the couple of years he's known me, I don't take anything to heart. Genuinely, I just don't. Most of it comes from strangers on the fucking internet that mean nothing to me. Sometimes it's just the lulz and a bit of trolling, so I get the giggles from it. I find it amusing. Other times it's people saying they wish my kid had get cancer, or that my wife should die in a car crash to teach me a lesson because they weren't allowed to be racists on LiveLeak. I still don't ban people for it. I don't shit the bed. I don't cry myself to sleep. I crack on. Just names. Doesn't mean anything. Also, most of the people that do that shit are of no value. You know, no value to anybody because, you know, hiding behind an anonymous name, being a racist prick or ranting and raving, then demanding that me, as if LiveLeak's just me, that I somehow owe you the platform to do this. And when I suggest that maybe you should do something under your own name, get it out there and do it yourself, but that'll affect my life. Welcome to my fucking world. I'm not a millionaire off LiveLeak.com, guys. I don't have a Ferrari. I've got a family car. I've got a normal-sized house. You know, we don't have a lot. I don't make much off LiveLeak. Now, I'm not complaining. I've had a lot of great opportunities off LiveLeak. I've got memories that are going to last me a lifetime. I made friends through LiveLeak that, you know, I hope I'm in touch with for the rest of my natural life. Been lots of good stuff that's come from it, but riches, no. I earn my money elsewhere. That's what I do. I love LiveLeak. I love what we intended it to be, and it was never intended to be a platform where you could just post porn and be as racist as you like. That was never, believe it or not, that was never in our plan. And when we first opened, we had no pressures. We did what the fuck we wanted. We thought, just let it burn it out. People can argue about it, you know? Step out of it. The world changes. The world changes. So for several years, we've tried talking to people. Can we try not to do this? This is why we can't have this, guys. Seriously, it's going to kill the platform. We have to focus on allowing the media we do allow and ensuring people aren't banned just for opinion. Now, a lot of people say, I've been banned for my opinion, and you know what? I've never found fucking one case where that's true. Everyone gets banned for fucking up. You know, for constantly being a dick, for breaking the rules, for coming back time after time after time after time, because for some reason I hurt your feelings in a Live League stream 5 years ago. You know who you are if you're watching this. Seriously, dude, it's not manly. It's not cool. And I'm not upset. The mods press a button, you're gone again. You make another account, another email address, press a button, you're gone again. But the world's changing. Things are getting more difficult, so we have to focus on what we wanted from Live League and what we want to do with Live League. We want to make sure there's a platform people can use to share stuff they're not going to be able to share in a lot of other places. To be able to discuss anything. Yes, we can't use racial slurs. Yes, if your only contribution is to post racist memes again and again and again, you're of no value to us. You're of no value to the community. Doesn't matter if you've got good mates in there and you're all cool. If you're fucking about like that, you're harming the platform. So rules have to be made. Now, we do get it wrong. We do fuck up. Mods do fuck up. We try to fix what we can, and some things will just slip through the fucking gaps. It's not 100% consistent, but we do what we can. We work harder to try and get it right. This shit takes time. We don't have Google's resources. Most everyone involved works for themselves or for someone else, and Live Leak's something they do. But at the same token, even if we all earned $10 million a year off it, we might appreciate you using the platform, because without you guys, you know, same as any platform, there's no platform, there's nothing. But at the same time, we're going to do what's right for the platform. Now, it's fine. People can agree, disagree. I have people arguing me that I'm wrong about the pressures applied to the Live League. I'm just making it up. Because I'm an SJW pansy who cares about nothing except not offending people. And this is where I get confused. So I think it's time we got to know each other a little better. Just a little better. Firstly, if we cared about people's feelings, why would we allow almost all of the stuff we allow on Live League? Because I'm going to be honest with you guys, I can only speak for myself. Remember, I'm speaking for myself tonight, not the whole of the Live League team. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. Not a little flying fuck. And I give less of a fuck by people looking from the outside in. Oh, there are racists on Live League. I'm offended. Well, that's a shame. Argue with them. I don't give a fuck if you're offended. I could not give less of a fuck. Nobody died of being offended, and if they did, that pretty much something was going to check them out before the natural time anyway. Not my fucking problem. You know, I don't like people seeing videos of people dying under lorries. Don't watch them. Don't watch. Well, they shouldn't be allowed. Yeah, well, they are, and while they are, we're going to fucking show them. And if you don't like it, don't click the fucking thing. But Hayden's a liberal cook. I'm not right-wing, that's for sure. I am liberal. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not an SJW. I hate those pricks. They hate me. So do the people on the right. I don't give a fuck about them either. When on Live League, I care about Live League. And the members that don't just contribute to the platform, but don't actively hurt the platform. Yeah? I can see one in chat now shouting bullshit because he got banned for being an absolute fucking prick. Remember, all opinions are my own. You're one of the worthless pieces of shite I was talking about. All you do is come back, oh, your mods are all faggots, you're all this, you're all that. Well, what the fuck are you? What the fuck? Scabby nose. Who the fuck are you? Seriously, you sit here telling me it's bullshit. This is how it is. It's not bullshit because you don't like it. If you don't like it, pack your shit up. Fuck off somewhere else. Don't need you. Don't need people that just fuck up our platform. I'd rather it shut because of that than being shut down on account of having to support fucking losers like you. So yeah, Scabby Nose is upset because there's cat videos on Live League. We've always had viral videos on Live League. In fact, the week we opened, someone took the piss because there was viral videos on the front page. This site's not very shocking. This won't last long. We're still going. They're not. If you don't like it, Scabby Nose, truck on out to YouTube or the YNC or fucking Best Go. You can hate Jews there as well. That's probably very cool. You can just fuck off there. Get the fuck off the site. Go. I don't give a fuck about you or your opinions. You know why? You don't give a fuck about the platform or any of the members. I don't give a fuck about you. You've had your attention now. That's it. You're gone. You finished? I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you what I care about. I make enough money to pay for my family. I have various businesses. When I'm not working, I've helped several charities create platforms because that's what I love doing. I love creating platforms. I love doing that. I did one this week. With all this going on, my folks, 2 proper business things I'm trying to get off the ground here, still find time to do that. Not because I'm a great person, because I just think sometimes you got to do the right thing. One of my new businesses is directly supporting somebody who's helping soldiers with PTSD. Guys that are suicidal. Now, I'm not helping those guys directly. I don't know what to do. But my company is doing something for them where they'll ensure that they are self-sustaining and self-sufficient without having to go to the knees to charities or the government. And not only that, 50% of the profit of the company is going back in to directly support soldiers with PTSD. Something else I'm working on is probably going to change the lives of dairy farmers if it works out. And there's other stuff. But I'm not saying I'm a prick. I'm a fucking opinionated arsehole. But I don't break like a fucking popsicle stick. I do what I've got to do for whatever project I'm in the middle of. Trigger warning is not about money. If it makes money, to be fair, these guys will get paid at the same time as me or before. That's the way it works. It's about having fun. Made a social platform. I don't want the next fucking Facebook. I want people to have fun with less rules, less bullshit. But LiveLeak's a big motherfucker, and it costs a lot of money to keep online. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm sick and tired of trying to appease fucking bellends who just want their own way regardless of the cost to everyone around them. It's like those entitled pricks that come up to me like, I use an ad blocker because I'm not putting a penny in your pocket. What response do you want from that? You weren't the sort of person to click on the ads anyway. What does it matter? Why grandstand it? Why grandstand it? Why do that? So I live my life trying to do the right thing. LiveLeak has cost me dearly in a lot of things, but given me some wonderful opportunities in others. I try to live my life doing the right thing. Don't always get it right. Sometimes get shit fucking desperately wrong. I'm also often a bit quick to make decisions. That's one of my failings. I rarely lose my temper in real life, though, so that helps. But just to let you know, when you say about ruining the platform and all that, 12 years of my life, I go into a plan. LiveLeak's still got a job of work to do for me. There's still something it's got to achieve that I want to see it do. And that isn't to give losers megaphones. Okay? It isn't to do that. I'm not going to empower people to destroy our fucking platform. Fuck you, people. Really? Fuck you in the fucking ear. And next time, guys, give one thing a little bit of thought. You're telling me I'm weak, I give in, I failed, I did this or that. I'm here doing it. What the fuck have you done? Sitting behind an anonymous name, screaming out black people and Muslims or Jews or this, that, the other, without the balls to put those fucking nuts of yours on the line. In case you get in trouble at work or ostracised in your community. Fuck you. Now, I'm happy for you to enjoy that anonymity. Over the moon. Don't ever want to see that lost. It's important. It's hugely important that you have that ability. I believe in that. But don't come calling me out for not living up to standards you wouldn't even try to attain. Fuck, guys, go make your own platform and fucking sail it off into the big time. I'll be right behind you cheering you on, even if I think you're a prick. Because it doesn't matter what I think of you, or I think of your opinions. That's not why you get censored. We have rules. If you don't like them, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. LiveLeak's been ruined. No one uploads this, that, the other. We don't upload the stuff either, dude. We don't upload the stuff either. It's just the way it is. You know? I'm fucking proud of what we have achieved with LiveLeak. Not just the team, but the members that, you know, fucking believe in it and don't try and harm it. I'm fucking proud of what we've done. No big shiny offices. No weird billion-dollar investments from fucking angel fucking seeders and all that kind of shit. Build the shit from the ground up. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of being a part of that. And that's all I am. I'm a part of it. So if you're going to come after me for being me. Oh, I'm imperfect, and there are many things you could pull me to pieces on, guys. Seriously. My shit stinks the same as yours. Well, probably not the same as yours. But, you know, all our shit stinks. But if you're going to come at me for the other stuff, you better have stepped up to the fucking plate yourselves. Seriously. Because I will put my money where my mouth is. I put my time where my mouth is. I put everything into everything I fucking do. Same as many of you guys watching now. You know, same as many of you. I even know about some of the stuff some of the guys on Live League try and do and achieve, and it's fucking amazing. And that carries on. You don't have to be public and do it. That means fuck all. This whole thing today is not even about self-aggrandizement. I don't need your approval. You know, it's nice to get a bit of approval, isn't it? But it doesn't mean anything any more than many of the insults do. It's an irrelevance. You don't have to approve of what I do, and I don't have to approve of what you do. But like I say, if you're going to call me out on some things, make sure you step up first. Not just, I've had 18 accounts on Live League, I'm a badass, let me tell you how it goes. No, mate. You're a fucking loser. Seriously, if your crowning achievement is making a lot of accounts on a site that is so painfully easy to make new accounts on, it's not impressive. It's being a dick. If you hate the platform that much, do what I do when I don't like a platform. Get off it. Fuck it. If we get it that wrong, enough people do, it'll die. Don't worry about it. But for now, it's doing okay. You know, I'm anticipating a dip as the rules really buy in and things like that, but shit like that happens, you know? Shit like that happens. Do I have minions? No. If I ever win the Euro Millions, I'll have some minions. Or at least dwarfs painted yellow. You can do that, right? You can paint dwarfs.
Mate, if you're a millionaire, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Living the dream. I just hope I can get there. Just hope I can get there. One day. One day. Have we had any emails, Cherry?
No.
I've been talking a lot and
We
nobody's
haven't, no.
emailed in.
No emails.
I'm already tired. I want to have a sleep.
So do I.
Yeah. Well,
Just have a nap.
we'll leave the thing on. We'll all just watch the social media. Me and Cherry will just
Yeah.
watch social
I thought
media.
you said we'll all
keep an
just
eye on it,
watch you
mate.
sleep. That's
Yeah.
really uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, I'll go from media to you, and then they're liking it, Aiden.
Are they liking it? God.
And they hearting it though.
They're loving your sleeps.
How are we doing on social? How are they looking?
It's hammered, absolutely hammered tonight. Lots of best wishes for your parents, of
Thank
course.
you very, very much.
My missus checked in to have a go at me for not checking in. For
I Sophan, you're right. He don't think about anyone but
Yeah.
himself. He's a terrible human being.
In terms of the one heart, yes, Anya, it was you.
And yeah.
Well done.
I put a heart on there as well.
Well, no. She put it in before. Yeah, a lot of you crawled in with them after that. But she was there from the get-go, from the off. None of the rest of you on Facebook are getting anything read out until I see some more arts there. The ratio is not good enough. Lacey Hates People said Hayden 2020.
That would be the worst mistake ever. Fucking hell. If you think Trump's speeches are fucking weird.
Not even 420.
That's what I was doing when I didn't come to bed. You know, normally you don't come to bed.
Oh, I was watching his speech last night. That was fucking
It
amazing.
was amazing. I loved it.
They often comment on my huge brain. What the fuck?
I just love the way he was like, he knows all the names now, and he's like, no.
What I love is when they ask him a question. I love this. And he goes, that's a good question, but let me tell you about me.
So good. It was so good to watch. I mean, I'd forgotten how good he was because he's not done it. It's been like a year. Yeah, amazing. Fano really liked the guitar talk. He said it made him rock hard.
Rock hard. I was playing my Vigier Sean Lane today for half an hour.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Vigier.
Vigier.
Yeah. Otherwise, I would pronounce it differently.
Right. They've just fixed it. The hearts. We've got Anya, Stephen, Guy, Fano, Cherry, Hades, Colin, Stephen, and Pete. They're the good people watching.
Thank you,
Well
peeps.
done.
Could
So
someone refresh the live league chat? I think he's gone to sleep on me.
yeah, of course I will. I've been
you very
copying
much.
some of the live leak chat as well, actually, so I can catch you up on some
Yeah,
of it.
I've probably missed quite a bit.
Yeah, David said he's been clicking live leak ads. There was one about a techno Viking dude. It was a decent article, and he added that he's awesome. So there you go. Mr. Kill C1's on the trigger warning chat and just said sorry to Bob. He's been AFK. He's not apologising to you or the team, to Bob specifically.
Hi, Mr. Kill. And hello, Bob.
Yeah,
Hope
hello,
you're doing
Bob.
well.
Smoke Steve said the whole anonymous racism thing is so fucking annoying. The people who espouse this on Lively don't walk around the street talking like that.
It's true, because the pussies.
Zombie Stench said he wants everyone to know that me and him are secret lovers. So there we go. Vaughn 28 ounce said your voice sounds like you're a heavy smoker. Quit ASAP.
I sound like this whether I'm smoking or not. This is just how I sound. Sorry, dude. It's the voice I've got.
Hamarshia said, Hayden, don't ever explain yourself to anyone.
I'm just sharing. I'm not asking for
Sharing is
people to
caring.
excuse me. I don't think I've ever shared much about myself or my life or what I do. I think I've always been quite reluctant.
Yeah, well, it's a bit weird, isn't it? There's a
It
lot
is
of
weird.
weirdos
So
out there.
tonight I thought I'd share a bit because we're coming up to something else.
Triggerist7142 said, my gaff, my rules, don't like it. Fuck off.
Is that how he said it?
I think he was speaking
Yeah, I get the meaning. Yeah,
on your behalf there.
I try not to take. Well, it's not just my gaff. Like, I mean, trigger warning is, but I don't do that there either. So
Maybe this is him taking over Trigger Warning's live space.
maybe he's taking ownership.
Fano said that you hurt his feelings when you called him adults because he didn't understand what it meant. After he looked it up, he agreed with you. Then it paved his way to agree with you a bit more. So
I don't remember. I think we bumped heads about something early on in his lively career. I can't really remember, Fano. Yeah, happens.
Embeddability.
At least it was just adult. That's quite nice for me. That's
all right.
That's quite cool.
He's been worse with me just now before we came on air. You've been eventing little soldiers today, haven't you? A lot of things on your mind.
Got a lot going on. Really struggling today. Really struggling. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I didn't mind. I'm not like, it's fine, isn't it? It's part of handling the talent. I've worked with worse, I'll tell you that. But yeah, Embeddability wants everyone to know he's a cunt. And Derp has asked if this is the show where Hayden resigns.
No, would you like it to be? I wasn't planning on it, but I mean, I'd rather not. I've still got things to do.
I heard that as well. And again.
Just go and have a look out the window, Cherry. Let me know if someone's trying to break in.
Have a look, yeah.
Check the window. Go check the shutters.
Just if they are, we can go and sort to them. Shish Kebab says Hayden looks ill. Oh, it's that Bulgarian cunt again. Why am I even reading this shit out? Fucking Eastern European potato farmer.
All gutting. Just guys asked Cherry to give him a wave, but he fucked off, so I didn't get a chance to tell him. You wanted for a wave, mate. Come on, quick, hurry up. There we go.
All school.
So, hi, Derp. I know it's you. Scabby nose. I don't wear a cap. You should wear a fucking balaclava, you cunt. Right, I think we're all caught up now, aren't we? If you want to get in touch, by the way, it's live at triggerwarning.tv. Get us an email in. That'll be nice. Cherry will read it out. Yeah. We're on social media. It's at Triggered TV on Twitter. It's Trigger Warning TV on Facebook and probably many other places. You can go to triggerwarning.tv/live. We've also got a little social media platform, but it is only invite. It is invite only at the minute. Because we've no intention of blowing it up bigger or anything really, but yeah, invite codes go out via Twitter sometimes, or sometimes on the Trigger Warning forum. So
it's good though, isn't it? I'm having fun on it.
I'm enjoying it greatly, yeah.
But then again, because I quit Facebook, it's just me catching up. I'm having a poo, everyone.
Letting us know what you're up to. Got to deal with the elephant in the room now, haven't we? Scabby Nose isn't allowed within 500 yards of a fucking school. Somebody likes watching children must have to use fucking binoculars with one hand. Well, there's a wank with the other, obviously. By the way, you can't do me for libel. There's no such person as Scabby Nose. Right. I have to repeat my disclaimer now. All opinions you about to hear are my own. The opinions of Hayden Hewitt. They do not represent LiveLeak.com or any other individual or business which I'm associated with. Nobody else is responsible for what I say. Nobody else should be to blame. So if you want to get pissy, come and moan at me for it instead of bothering other people. InfoWars! We've had a few digs at InfoWars over the years on the shows. It's all good fun. Like when I did the impression of Alex Jones having sex with Paul Joseph Watson, there was no harm in it. And yes, there have been more serious issues I've had with InfoWars are some of the things they've said and done, like what he said about the victims of the Manchester bombing and some other bits and pieces. And yes, I don't approve of all the dog whistling that they do and the huckstering of supplements and things, but they don't need my approval. It's even amusing on the social site the other day. I had a deep sigh. I'm going to have to come out and defend Alex Jones because I think the deplatforming has been wrong. I think if he's done something illegal, it should be dealt with legally. I think you've really got to stretch your rules to say that he's broke them terribly often, especially when you have very prominent far-right groups on your platform or very prominent supporters of Islamic terrorism making threats and dealing out hatred. And I mean prominent, thousands upon thousands upon thousands of followers. But you're giving them a swerve and going after Alex Jones or some of the other conservatives and things. I'm not comfortable with that. Nothing I can do, not my platform. And they are private platforms, and I'm terrified of government getting involved. You know, I pointed out InfoWars asking for a digital bill of rights from the government was the most ridiculous thing I've heard, because if you think it's bad with them Silicon Valley weirdos in charge, imagine the government trying to work out a set of rules for social media. Donald Trump's already said, if you remember his speech, he'd like to shut down part of it. So anyway, I digressed. I've been getting banned everywhere, and I read about the PayPal thing, and I thought, well, that really fucking sucks, because that's, again, PayPal, you know, they are a bit free and easy with who they allow and who they don't allow, and I've known people personally that have been banned for life for fucking nothing and put out of business because PayPal have frozen them while they just investigate something, and by the time they said it was all right, they were gone. They were out of business. But it does happen. You can still take credit cards with other suppliers and things. It's a bastard, but there you go. And, you know, I may not approve of Alex Jones, the public persona of Alex Jones, or the things that he says, and I understand that he has to keep ramping up the fucking madness to keep, you know, selling stuff and keep people engaged. But I thought, you know, I wasn't comfortable with everything. So InfoWars are on LiveLeak. They use LiveLeak. So imagine my surprise when an article on InfoWars turns up asking PayPal, why would you ban us when you allow these degenerate websites such as World Star Hip Hop and LiveLeak.com to use PayPal? And then he says, look, here's LiveLeak's merchandise page. We don't have one. That's GearPress. That's a separate business. That's a business that, yes, it carries LiveLeak merch, but it's also intended to help other smaller sites and individual content creators painlessly make merchandise and sell it and make some cash. That's all. Little thing. Not meant to be a big thing. InfoWars fucking threw us under the bus. Right the fuck under. Because PayPal wouldn't look at that and go, you're right, let's give you your PayPal back. They will, we'll ban them fuckers as well. Ooh. And I'm going to admit I was a bit sour about this because, you know, no matter how bad things have been over the years, I've never thrown any other person under the bus. Never fucking done it because I don't believe in it. I think it's fucking cowardice. I think it makes you a fucking arsehole to throw someone under the fucking bus. But it's also terminally fucking stupid when it's one of the few platforms that still fucking hosts you. What are you thinking? Now, it wasn't Alex that wrote it. I've forgotten the lady's name that wrote it. But then this other guy, the video's on LiveLeak. Owen had a conversation with him. He asked if it was on the record, but, you know. Yeah. It's always on the fucking record, dude. Owen Schroyer. He went on about LiveLeaks and PayPal and things. And then had the fucking nerve to ask me, did I report anything false? Yeah. We don't use PayPal. You put us in with World Star Hip Hop. We're nothing like World Star Hip Hop. Through a little company Gear Press has been thrown under the fucking bus wheels. And you didn't even get the fucking name right. And do you know what he told me? Well, I didn't write it. I didn't write it. But you fucking said it. Is this like fucking Ron Burgundy or something? Just fucking, yeah, whatever's he from? I don't fucking read it. How does that fucking work? And then they got the note to say, this isn't us turning on you. Well, I'm sorry, mate. If you write an article calling us a fucking degenerate website and trying to get us demonetised, yeah, it's turning on us. I'm still not banning you. Can't ban people for calling us names. And if Gear Press goes, doesn't hurt Lively, hurts me and some other content creators, but what are you going to do about that, eh? What are you going to do about that? Lively could carry on. Yeah, it's not going to ban them. Not going to do that. But, fuck him. And fuck InfoWars. They ban people left, right and fucking centre for calling them out and shit. And they got the nerve to point the finger at everyone else and then have a pop at us. No. Reel your fucking necks in, guys. Now, I did ask them to pass my best regards on to Alex, and I doubt I'll ever hear from Alex, but it'd be interesting to hear why he thinks it's acceptable that his platform, because remember, guys, the book stops with you. I deal with all this shit on Lively. I've been threatened by jihadists, fucking death threats, proper death threats where I live, fucking white supremacists. I've been hammered by every cunt. You know what? It's my problem. I'm the one out front. It's my fucking problem. Look after your fucking platform. And Owen, I'm sure you're a lovely boy. I don't know. I've never watched your stuff. I've got my doubts, but, you know, you're a lovely guy. I'm not a professional broadcaster like you obviously are. But pro fucking tip might be, have a little look on the internet. Because when you ask me 3 times, LiveLeak doesn't accept PayPal. One no should be enough. You should have known that. We don't charge for fucking anything. Guys, come on. Don't bite the hand that fucking feeds you. That's a stupid fucking thing to do. What kind of weakness is that? I fucking detest that. Under the bus. Under the fucking bus. Well, we've been attacked. Let's make sure everyone else is. What a shit attitude. Fucking be men. I'm so sorry that Twitter banned you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you can't be a huckster dealing out that fucking bullshit supplement crap. Boosting your fucking jeans and your fucking cock and then fuck off. Sell it to the morons. Enjoy yourself. But don't dog whistle you demented fucking followers into hassling fucking PayPal to get World Star Hip Hop or some other shit shut down. Don't do that shit. That's weak as fuck. And you know on that platform, you people fucking know that when you do this, you're dog whistling the most reactionary motherfuckers around. Remember, if we're degenerates, I'd like to point out that nobody watched LiveLeak and was then influenced in taking a fucking automatic weapon or semi-automatic, sorry gun guys, into a fucking pizza shop. We haven't been sued by a yogurt company. We're not being taken to court by the parents of dead children. You know? We host media. People upload difficult, dangerous, challenging media and cat videos and dash cams and fucking shit I'll never watch in a million years. But people upload it. It's a video hosting platform. We don't take an editorial stance. We don't tell people how to fucking think. We don't do any of that bullshit. So go fuck yourselves. And this is from me, not from LiveLeak. You're not being censored. Carry on. Do what you want. Use it. Don't. Couldn't give a fuck. But reel your fucking necks in. Because the problem is, guys, if you keep reaching out and slapping people that, if not supporting you, at least aren't fucking pushing you down, it's going to be fucked one day when you hold out a hand for help, isn't it? Because I'm sure it's going great guns on fucking BitChute, wherever the fuck you are. Man, I wish them every success. I'm sure they'll do really well with their platform. But, you know, careful. Careful. Now, we're not going to remove InfoWars unless InfoWars break our rules. or, I don't know. Let's get more conspiratorial. We're not gonna remove InfoWars until a government agent in a tinfoil hat comes around and presses his 9mm automatic weapon to my head, which might not matter because I've taken my brain booster cock thrusting plus tablets. Carry on. Don't give a fuck. But I'll tell you something, any fucking... Not that you need my sympathy, you're doing alright. But, it's fucking gone, dude. It's fucking gone. I don't care about corrections, retractions. Don't care about you calling Live League names. It's all a pimple on Live League's fucking ass anyway. I just don't like this fucking behaviour. I think it's shit. I think it's utterly fucking shitty. And whoever wrote that article, no wonder when I go to your retractions page, it's always fucking full. Have you been to the retractions page in InfoWars? Very busy section of the site. Very busy section of the site. Because they just say shit and then go, oh, fuck, we got it wrong. Of course you got it fucking wrong. Because if you're not sensationalist, you ain't going to sell the supplements. Got to sell the fear. Every fucking time, sell the fear. Someone said, I guess that drink's off with Alex Jones. I'd still go for a drink with Alex Jones. I might talk to him about this sort of thing. Still would. I still think Paul Joseph Watson's a dreadful prick. It's just my... It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He's very successful and he continues to be happy. I've got to look this poor guy's name up again. Do actually feel quite rude. Don't really know much about J. Owen Schroyer. Maybe I'll watch some more of his videos. I don't know. I've got a feeling, didn't he call the woman that's accusing Kavanaugh of sexual impropriety a drunken floozy?
Oh, I don't know.
Something like that. That might have been him. It might not have been him, so I have to check on that. I don't want to do an InfoWars here. I'm going to have to go and watch them. I'm sure I've seen him ranting about something like that.
I'm pretty sure he's into tranny porn. I heard about that.
That's Alex, isn't it?
No, Owen's the one that got him into it.
Owen, are you into the tranny porn as well? Well, who might have
Whoever
judged?
floats your boat, innit?
He's the one that.
See, some of us aren't judgmental like that.
Once Alex had seen it, then it's in your head, innit?
Well, it's like a brainworm, isn't it? Once it's in.
Forbidden pleasure. Because everything else just looks so feminine.
I'm feeling the urge myself now. Owen, let's hook up on Twitter, dude. Let's share some links. So yeah, I had to get that out by InfoWars because I've got to admit, I thought that was a real fucking cunt's trick.
It was a horrible thing to do. Horrible. And it's not like
Gear Press.
Gear Press is like this tiny little site. It's like,
it was only set up to have a bit of fun with, make some merch and give some people the ability to put merch out.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of it.
I had a couple of emails.
Let's hear them, Cherry.
First one is off, we'll say Anon. Is Aidan upset about Sacha Baron Cohen based his character on Rick Sherman in Who is America?
What? I don't watch it. I watched one episode, thought it was great, never watched it anymore. I don't find myself being upset about much. I don't even understand that question.
And I've had a quite flattering one off Smoke Steve. He said, "Hey Cherry, out of the three of you guys, you seem like the only guy who would be fun to hang with. Aidan seems like he would be a bit tense. Graham seems like he would always be trying to hug and snuggle and shit."
He's a really shit judge of character.
Oh, fuck off.
No, Cherry.
Really good judge of character.
Cherry would be great to hang out with, but if you think Graham would be hugging you or I'm tense.
You don't see what goes
No,
on.
I'm not tense.
No.
Do I make other people tense?
Like the 10 minutes before we go on air, you're not one to have a joke with.
No.
I just nip out usually, don't I?
Yeah, but it's
Walking on your fucking eyelashes, aren't you?
It's not time for like self-effacing jokes at that point, is it?
No.
But that's alright. That's just you get. But no, the rest
It's
of the
weird.
time,
We do this
it's
show
fine.
for fun.
It's when you're getting into the zone.
Yeah, but I enjoy it. I really enjoy doing it. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. But I'm not. This may surprise you guys, and I know you might be taken aback by this, but as I've mentioned earlier, I'm not a professional broadcaster. So I know that overall, there's maybe 1,000 people watch, but everyone comes back every week, and I feel like I have to do the thing. And in most of my life, I'm not a shouty person. Really not a shouty person. But on this, I'm a shouty person. Part of it is it fucking feels good to vent as well. But mostly it's about having fun. Tonight's been a bit not fun, I guess. But that's the way it goes. It's the way it goes. Brett Kavanaugh, according to War Gypsy, Brett Kavanaugh broke down and cried today. Not good for a Supreme Court Justice nominee. That's your guy, isn't it, Graham? That's your fucking guy. You support the guy that hates net neutrality and who is alleged to have tried to rape someone to be Supreme Court Justice for life. Your man, you filthy Republican bastard. Explain!
Defend yourself, boy.
I said to you then, and I'll say again, there isn't even close to enough evidence.
He cried.
To stop him. He cried because they've ruined his life. For
pussy. What a fucking pussy crying.
He was talking about
you don't cry! You don't cry! You don't cry, you don't hug, you don't tell men you love them. Fuck that shit!
I cried too, Aidan, when he cried. I'm not apologising, it was a beautiful moment.
You're only allowed to cry when you masturbate. You know that.
In front of a mirror.
Adam the Chespin is private messaging me asking about getting on the social, but like now is not the time. Like,
later, dude. Just get in touch.
Drop us a tweet or something.
And we'll get you hooked up, dude. Definitely get you hooked.
We will, though. We will. Don't worry.
Some tosser said, "Oh, it's gone, so it doesn't matter." Some people are so desperate for attention. I don't mean some tosser.
He said not in Oz
One
banana.
of my favourite live leakers.
What, some tosser? Yeah.
One of my favourite live leakers.
I pray on a weekly basis for another one of his remix ones.
My favourite was the one that sometimes. Do you remember the video you made where it was like John got the wacka wacka guitar, the real porn soundtrack, and you went to Graham and it was that fucking spastic flute playing,
and it was just me going.
Graham was genuinely he was like, "Why do I get that fucking music?"
Still bring it up, don't I? I'm out there when we're having a fag. Do you think I'm ever going to get a good intro, Aidan? When will Lively respect me?
You got a red star, dude. You got a red star. You got a red star. That's something.
I do have a good red star. I've got to say as well.
I don't have a red star.
Oh wait. Do you know what? Oh, it was Natasha. Sorry, I deleted the name when I copied it. She doesn't do Facebook, so she's gone on the social trigger warning page to give us a load of hearts. For all of us, one of which is purple.
Oh, that's lovely.
Made me happy.
See, that's nice.
Purple's my favourite colour as well.
Natasha's good people.
He's
not even signed up for the
fucking social
social
yet?
site.
No, I'm not.
He's not even got in touch with me or fuck all. Just like, oh, fuck you guys. I'm not hanging with you. We're not cool enough for Cherry.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, sadly.
It's alright, mate. No. It's alright.
I did text you tonight, though, before I came down.
Just remind me. I'll send you a fucking code, dude.
Yeah.
It's like Graham said, I might need one.
I went through them all.
Just tell me and I'll fucking send it out.
I went through all the codes and they were all taken. I didn't want a Miver or anything like that, so...
Dude. Oh, it's not a Miver, mate. Just text me. You've got my phone number.
I'm good sometimes.
We need people.
If you've got my phone number, Cherry, if you've got my phone number, you're allowed to get in touch. Otherwise, I wouldn't have given you my phone number, dude. Honestly, just drop me a fucking line. Wow, I can't believe Kavanaugh cried. Your guy. That's why Graham likes him, because he's a bitch. Kavanaugh's a fucking bitch.
Fuck off. Someone said to me that at the parents group. They're like, "Why do all the kids bully you? Is it because you give off a weak vibe?" I was like, "What?" Yeah, I think he was testing me. I was like, "I clown because I clown
with him."
Did you poke
him? Did you
poke him? No. Well, the weird thing is, based off my reaction, he's having me over to his house on Monday. We're having a play date.
Sex.
So I did the right thing. Well, he might be one of them. I don't know. But
no harm, no foul.
Tension span says there's no such thing as a dirty word, nor is there a word so powerful that it's going to send the listener to the lake of fire upon hearing it. True! And in an ideal world, I'd let you say whatever the fuck you like, because I don't give a fuck, but you know what? Advertisers do, government pressure does, shit like that happens. So do you know what? If the cost is, hey guys, you can't use racial slurs, you can't just post that same shitty Jew meme everywhere, and you can't post porn. But you can still have any opinion, you can share any opinion, just voice it within that. If you can't voice it within that, you're too fucking stupid to be on the internet anyway. You know, and come on. It's not about which words have power. Fuck words, it's what they can do to the platform, not about people's feelings. Fuck your feelings. And fuck everybody else's.
Did some tosser say tears equal lube? Is that what you saw?
No, but that's true.
I've been scrolling up to try and find what it might be.
Last few minutes of the show. I think I've done okay tonight. We covered InfoWars. I wasn't too horrible.
No, you were way more reasonable than I thought you were going to be. Yeah. Fano said that he appreciated a glimpse of your personal life. You didn't have to, but it was appreciated.
Well, I realised that I so rarely ever give anything that if you don't give, you know, why should people ever feel... It's like the whole thing with all the triggered warning things and the social things. The goal is something for us to have fun with, but also to show people, look, it don't cost a fortune to this stuff. Get your own property, build your own thing. 10 people's better than fucking 10,000 people on social media. Just the whole point is to get people involved in smaller, nicer, cooler things. But if I don't give something out, some indication of what I like, because I don't want to be defined by the rules on Live Leak as a human being. I'm maybe not, maybe I'm worse. But that's not who I am. That's the rules on a fucking massive fucking website that has massive pressures involved to running it. You know, and cost. Eye-watering cost. So, yeah, just everything's about getting people to do stuff, you know. There's a bit about me. Feel free not to share details of your life with me. You don't have to. And if it's boring, rather you didn't. Graham's always available.
Podcast is good for that on a Tuesday, isn't it?
Podcast, yeah. Do you know what? I haven't pitched all the stuff, have we? We do a podcast every Tuesday, Graham and myself. And do you know what? I fucking love doing it.
Yeah, I do too.
Genuinely love it. We do about 2 hours in total. We record the main podcast and we record an extra time. If you can't listen live on a Tuesday night at 10:30 p.m. via Cogent Radio or Trigger Warning, we release it. The main podcast on Wednesday, 8 p.m. UK time, and extra time comes out Friday, 8 p.m. UK time or thereabouts. We've also been testing out, trying video versions of it. Not sure yet, but it's really cool. It's not like this, but it's mostly just me and Graham chatting shit about the world, politics, and things that are going on.
I reckon there'll be a fight Tuesday with this Kavanagh thing.
There'll be no fight.
Really?
There's talk of a vote Tuesday.
There can't be a fight, Graham. You give off this weak vibe.
Fuck off.
Feminine.
Ow. There's lots of
Glaze over that.
there's the bit for some tosser for the sequel, innit? Do. Ow. You weak, Graham.
That was not terribly strong.
with his repeated thing, weak. There's loads of talk right now on the live page about Kavanagh. They're having a good old chinwag about him. No one can really make their mind up.
Nailed on lying pussy.
Alan's with us on the live page as well.
Hi, Alan.
There we go. Lacey hates Peter. Lacey hates Peter. People.
Oh no, she loves the Peter.
You're all right, Lacey.
She wants Graham's Peter.
She said that, asking if you've got vodka in the bottle.
No, don't really drink.
She also wants a Team Graham shirt. Are they coming back soon?
Mm-hmm. They're coming back improved and very reasonably priced. We've managed to get the prices down on Gear Press. Sometimes by a couple of quid. Sometimes by a couple of quid an item.
Nice.
So there's lots more coming. The only problem is I've not had a huge amount of time. And I'm not being a dick or making it. I've genuinely not had much time. But yes, they're definitely coming back. Team Cherry, Team Graham, and some other stuff as well. So that's definitely happening. No, there are no shares available in Live Leak. Don't even accept donations. Anything else?
I had one more. Fano has said, "Boot InfoWars!"
No. Why would it do? So they can whine about that as well. No, I don't think there's any need to ban them. Just say naughty things about us. Again, tonight's show, everything's just been my opinion. It's not Live Leak's opinion or anyone else's. Just mine. And I don't think they should be banned, unless they fuck up. In which case, there will probably still be the evil monsters, because that's how it works when people get banned. War Gypsy says, Hayden, I must ask, what do you think about the US Embassy being moved to Jerusalem? I'm not being facetious, don't care. That's their capital, isn't it? Jerusalem. So, there you go.
If you press... Yeah, I don't care, but if you press me on it, every president since the 90s has said they're going to do it.
Yeah, it's not Trump's fault. He's actually done it.
And he, like every other presidential nominee, has said they're going to do it.
Yeah.
And he actually fucking did it.
Yeah, I don't... you know what?
Good for him.
Two-state solution, I do believe in that, but I don't believe you're going to split one city in half, or... Yeah, just fuck it. No, it's the US's choice. If that's where they want their embassy and Israel are happy with it, it's got fuck all to do with anybody else. What can you do? Someone just told me Tel Aviv is the capital. I'm not sure that it is. I'm not sure. I was sure it was Jerusalem.
Bob Stew said the podcast is fucking great.
Oh, it is. It's brilliant.
And Mr. Kill C1 said he bloody loves it, and he gave us a throbbing heart.
Jerusalem is the capital of Israel. Google told me. So, yeah, Google told me. Which is nice. Speaking of websites that stand there begging, like somebody else I've been moaning about, if you do want to support Trigger Warning, first thing you do, just spread our links around, spread the stuff around. That's fucking hugely appreciated. It really, really is. It's fucking awesome. We got way more viewers and listeners than we ever thought we were going to fucking get. We thought the podcast was going to stall out with like 30 people. We were still going to do it because we fucking love it. But it's been going great, and we want to do a bit more. And if you do want to donate, the price for a cup of coffee a month or anything, $1, whatever, if you head to patreon.com/triggerwarningtv, you can see what we're aiming for and what we're going for. And if you think that sounds cool, chuck in. But we know times are hard, and if you can't, just share it about, tell people about it. If you're just thinking, I'm not giving you a fucking bean, that's fine. Just tune every week, because that's what we do this for, isn't it? To have fun together. Go to triggerwarning.tv, have a look and sign up for the social thing, have a bit of fun. That's not a business. It's not a new live leak. You can't upload videos. Fuck, you want to do that on any site I've coded anyway. Never work. Chat logs everyone out every couple of hours. Jesus. But just come and hang out. Hang out with us through the week. And we're trying to do more content. And if you dig it, that's great. If you've not listened to the podcast, please do. Let us know what you think, because we genuinely love doing it. It's a proper crack doing the podcast, and it's a different style of the TV show. It's not just it's Graham and myself, so it's a different vibe completely. And he's remarkably butch, and I love it. And you'll also learn the truth about Graham. If you listen to the last podcast, especially the end of it, you'll learn the truth, and it will surprise. It's like clickbait, isn't it? Learn the shocking truth. You will not believe the truth about Graham Booth. Only on the Trigger Warning Podcast. Extra time.
You didn't stop extra time until I walked away, did you? That was it. You were just carried on and on until I just went, right.
Just kept bringing him back. He was desperate for a wee, but just a couple of words. Oh, you've done it again!
I've been stood there squeezing myself for a good 15 minutes at the end of that show, just going, yes, oh, good point, Aidan, yep, anyway. And but not last week, because you were just relentless.
Someone's arguing about that Jerusalem's the capital of Palestine. Whatever, but it's also the capital of fucking Israel. What do you want me to do about it? It's just a fact. There's East Jerusalem, West Jerusalem, isn't it? The Arab quarter, the Jewish quarter, was it the Greek quarter, and then Dave's quarter? I don't fucking know. I've been there and I don't even know. Travelled through there years ago, went to have a look. Amazing fucking city. But no one told me and the missus you weren't supposed to go wandering off into the Arab quarter on your own. Went in there for about 3 hours. Didn't die. Had a really suspicious cup of coffee. Like, really, I'm going to hope that it was just that they put goat's milk in it or something. Hope it was milk. Might not have been. Even better. But yeah, Jerusalem's the capital of Israel. I can't fucking... Just because you don't like it, nothing I can do about that, mate. G.I. Joe says a nuke would fix Jerusalem quickly. That's because you're a fucking idiot. Yeah, let's kill a load of Jews, Muslims, and Christians because I'm a fucking idiot living in America. That's the only thing that got me about Trump's speech, by the way, before we go. He said about Japan, and it's not fair that we pay for their military and blah, blah, blah. To be fair, after the war where you fucking nuked them, they were banned from having a military. It's not their fault they didn't have to spend on a military. You wouldn't let them have one. So that's how this shit works. Hayden, what have you done to get ready for the zombie apocalypses back in the 80s? Fuck all. Zombie Stench 2 says, how much is a pint in Manchester? I'm not sure, actually. I don't go to the pub.
Averaging between about £3 and £5.
Pardon?
Yeah.
Between £3 and £5. Depends where you go.
The one I used to drink
No
in.
little old men's pubs near
Yeah.
me. Fucking isn't.
No, the shitty old man pub I used to drink in round the corner from here is £4.90 now.
$4.90 for a pint of
yeah,
beer.
don't go
You're
in
better
there.
off going to beer and bargains, aren't you?
Well, I go
just sitting in
to
the park.
£3.10 a pint, but that's
Yeah.
for like a pint of scrumpy, like 8%
Is that-
cider.
Is that in town?
No, it's in my neck of the woods.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I'm
It's
not saying
cheaper.
where it
It's
is.
cheaper.
Oh, look, that whiny cunt still going in chat. I'm going to type in caps. This'll hurt his feelings.
He wants to get on the Patreon. Everything gets read and considered that gets written on
Yeah,
there.
you should. Join the Patreon. Give us some of your money and we'll read your shit, I promise. Idlewild's ask if we can have quizzes about rivers again. I didn't. Did we do that? I know we used to have the live. Maybe we should bring the quiz back, but we've talked about that, haven't we?
Yeah.
That
yeah.
it might happen if we can get the show to a point where there's some funding for it. Bring the quiz back, but it's got to have proper prizes, physical, actual things to give away. So it is something we've spoke about. It is something we've spoken about. Oh no, G.I. Joe's fallen out with somebody now. Wonder how that happened. Say, you can have an argument in a fucking empty room, that fella. And lose.
It made me laugh when he said he could be Paul Stanley or fucking.
I love that. What a random fucking thing, G.I. Joe. Thames runs through London. I know it's probably I've missed something, but I love it. Sometimes things seem so out of context to me when I'm sat looking at it, and I catch it every once in a while. Cup of Tea says give out red stars. It's not a live league show. I don't think that'd be right on Trigger Warning. But we are pushing forward very soon with those sort of monthly town hall things for live leagues. So maybe we'll look at it on that. I don't know. Liveleaks.tk. Is that a Turkish live league? I have no idea. That's an unusual one. First prize, 1 night with Graham. Second prize, 2 nights with Graham.
What about me? My chopped liver.
Apparently you're not making it.
Oh well.
Apparently you're not making it.
Their loss.
He keeps talking to me like I'm a whore and I'm a fucking pimp. He doesn't
Not me.
understand.
You're going to have to sort this out between you.
Yeah. I
You're
keep
gonna
telling him.
I really freaked a lot of people out at a business meeting today about these sustainable energy machines and the waste that can go through them. I was in a room with some really sensible people. I said, can bodies go through them? Can you use bodies for waste? They're like, yeah. It's like, oh, that sounds good. Don't you tell people why let your loved ones go to waste when you could turn them into fuel? But then I thought, would you want to be at that plant if there was a blockage in the machine? Getting the stick down it. Oof. Just a thought. Apparently there are uses for human bodies.
Everyone's there saying what a good person you are because you're recycling. And you're like legally and legitimately chopping up bodies.
Don't chop them up. The machine does it.
Getting thankful.
You can put them in whole. I'm sure they could be adapted. No one seems to want to do these modifications.
Nah, man. If you're going to do that, if you're going to be sanctioned to chop up a body, then you want to enjoy it, don't you?
Oh no, I bet it fucking stinks.
It's like if you're going to do a murder, you might as well rape him before you do it. Because you're already crossing that line, aren't you?
Why not cross another one?
I don't know, chopping up a body, I imagine it fucking reeks.
Yeah.
Bowels and shit. Fucking food.
You wear the outfit, don't you, Hayden?
That reminds me, Halloween this year, my son, he's never seen any of the films. Definitely not all these, but he wants to go as Jason Voorhees.
Oh, really? What about that one? Oh, no.
Well, then he wants me to dress up. So we're flipping through the things, and he wants me to go as Leatherface. And I thought, good pick, because he was a bit fat. Good pick for me, Leatherface.
Yeah.
And then the wife wouldn't let me spend the money I was going to spend on the mask, because obviously I was like, I sold you £100. Apparently that's completely fucking unreasonable.
'Tis but once a year, darling.
I'm not allowed to have a Halloween Michael Myers mask either, because that freaks the missus out. It's the only thing that freaks her out, Halloween, for some reason.
Oh, really? I was going to say I might be able to get you one of them.
Yeah, it's the only thing that freaks her out. She don't like it. Don't like it. And now is not the time to be freaking my wife out when she's going to the toilet at night or something. You know, that really wouldn't be fucking fair. That'd be really fucking wrong. On a scale of 1 to wrong, that's really fucking wrong.
I've told you about my dad's masks, haven't you? He's got like 200 of them. And he did stuff like that.
Got 200 masks.
Yeah, he'd just be stood there in one of them. I'd be like, "Hi, Dad." He's fucking terrified.
Funny thing, I don't know where he got masks that look like all the neighbours and shit. All these old people.
Some of them are fucked up.
I'm going to a Halloween party as Mick Thompson out of Slipknot. I've got the mask and everything.
Oh, really?
I've
Nice.
got the hair already, but I've got the boiler suit as well, like a red Slipknot boiler
There you
suit.
go.
Got the mask, but I'm just about 2 foot shorter than he actually is.
Can't have
Each
everything.
way.
You can't have everything, dude.
No.
What can you do? Wear built-up shoes.
I know.
You know, people
Pair
on the
of
club foot
platforms.
have. Just wear 2 of them.
Pair of pimp shoes. Goldfish in them.
Well, it might be cheaper to get the Spacker shoes. To be
I
fair.
get them for free.
We've rolled right over chatting shit.
Yeah, we have.
Guys, thank you so much for watching tonight. It's been an absolute fucking pleasure talking to you. It really, really has. If you'd like to hang out with us during the week, you can do that at triggerwarning.tv. I'm also on LiveLeak all the time. You can catch me on there. Twitter, I'm all over that fucking thing as well. Usually getting blocked by people. And if you want to get on the social site, do that. You know, whatever you want to do, hang out with us. We do the Trigger Warning podcast every Tuesday, and that's live. So you can go to triggerwarning.tv/live and have a chat with us while we're doing it there. Comes out on Wednesday. We got this show next Thursday, and I'll get back on track with it next Thursday. We'll be back to swearing at politicians and politics and accusing people of fingering their mum and stuff. So we'll be back to normal next week, maybe, depending what happens and how teary Graham gets if Kavanaugh doesn't get in. He's going to be fucking miserable. He's going to be absolutely fucking... You are, aren't you? You're going to be fucking unbearable.
No, dude, this has been my favourite story of the year. I've been following it like so... Because the stakes are so high
Bullshit.
and everyone's so
It's not been
passionate.
your favourite story of the year. Bullshit.
Honestly, for me...
It's either that guy... It's got to be that guy that pretended to have Down syndrome.
He's been great. Well, that was a good moment.
The only one that was better was, did you see that seal slap the man in the face with an octopus?
Yeah, that was pretty good too.
Really?
That was
I
good,
didn't
that was.
What more could you possibly want?
But this is getting like OJ level stakes now. It's getting really, really good. I love it. Can't wait. I can't. As soon as I get home, I'm watching it.
To G.I. Joe. How do I contact you, Hayden, without fear someone else can read it? G.I. Joe, dude. The only way you're allowed to contact me is through the LiveLeak system. Theoretically, someone could read it. But we've not been hacked on the PM system to date. And no one else gives enough of a fuck to read your messages. I'm still not giving you my personal email address, dude. Not gonna happen. And you know what? It's even. But seriously, nothing against you. Honestly, you're a good laugh. Bit out there, but but no. So if you're too paranoid about sending me a PM on LiveLeak, I can't do much about it, dude. But it is quite secure. But trigger warning wherever you want, anywhere like that. There's only fucking me that reads my messages. Don't read any fuckers' messages. What's the point? Yeah. G.I. Joe, that was a serious answer, dude. It really was. I don't know what else you want. You know, it's as safe as anything else. And to be honest, no one gives a fuck to read anybody else's messages. Why would they? Don't you have a fake email to use? How many hours are in a... No, I don't. And why do you trust them? You trust some fucking Eastern European email server more than you trust... Come on, dude. No, I don't have throwaway email addresses. I don't use them. I use email for business and personal, and the rest is done through the sites that I'm on. It's the best way for me of doing it, and I still can't get around to everything. But LiveLeak's secure, dude. No one's gonna read your shit. No one's going to read your shit, I promise. I promise. We've never had a hack to date on that stuff. So just don't worry about it. Bang it over. There you go. Right, guys. Yeah, you can email me. You can use the live one at... I guess, or a PM on Trigger Warning. You can do that. Trigger Warning forums. Wherever you want, dude. Wherever you want. Yeah, I'm not going into that any deeper because I've realised I'll end up down a massive rabbit hole. And, no. But they're good ways of getting hold of me. They're fine. Guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been a fucking blast. Share it out. Pass it on. Share any links. Whatever you can do. Hugely appreciated. Let's infect the world with extremist centrism. I don't mean all you guys, obviously. But yeah, take care, guys. Good night. See you next week. Bye-bye.